What's up everyone, Timothy here, aka FCFan21, bring you week 2 of the Snorunt Army Battle League. Last week we had a stunning victory with Sylveon going haywire and picking up 4 kills, I believe. And yeah, this week we take on not just anybody, but we take on the General himself, General Snorunt, coach of the San Antonio Espurrs. Snorunt, of course, being the owner of the Snorunt Army Battle League. So, yeah, this is going to be a special battle, of course, against our general. And let's see what our general will be packing this week. A lot of physical threats in Palafin, Garganacl, Iron Threats, Qianpao, all doing great physical damage. Raikou, Espurrs, and Tentacruel, and the Florges all hitting pretty hard on the special side. Bombardier can also be somewhat strong offensively, but I'm not really fearing that thing that much. And they also have a Snorunt as their team mascot, of course. Something Snorunt is known to do quite often. Out of these 10 Pokemons, I think these are the 10 that are going to come. Yeah, Threats, Palafin, Qianpao, Clear brings because they hit incredibly hard. Garganacl, they're only Terra Captain, so that thing is definitely coming. Florges for Wish support, and I think Excelgor over Raikou. Either for Hazard Stack or for a Scarf Final Gambit into something and just making it very quickly a 5v5 against and taking out something that I do not want taken out. So yeah, what am I going to bring against this team of our general? First up, we bring Big Red, the Ursaluna Blood Moon. Max defense, 84 points in HP, so I can always live a Choice Banded Icicle Crash from a Qianpao. With 172 points in special attack and a Modest Nature, combined with the Life Orb, I know Vacuum Wave will always kill a speed-crapped Qianpao for my team. With all these leftover points put into special defense. So I always have an answer for that damn Qianpao. Blood Moon, Earth Power, and Moonlight are the other 3 moves. Blood Moon, Earth Power pretty clearly for stab damage and yeah, just dealing big damage into my opponent in general. And Moonlight to recover all the health that I lose from the Life Orb. Pretty clever if I do say so myself. Second up, we bring Gourgeist, aka Hollowed, as a very physical defensive Pokemon. This thing is so physically bulky that it can take 3 hits from a Palafin Hero Choice Band without fainting. This thing is incredible and it's going to be very annoying for my opponent. It rocks the Rocky Helmet because Chip, Power Whip, Synthesis, Leech Seed, and Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp, of course, to burn the physical attackers. Leech Seed to keep it healthy. And if I don't think Leech Seed is the right move to click, like against Rapid Spin, Iron Threats, I can click Synthesis and heal myself up that way. Frisk to get a feeling for the items that my opponent is running. Very important Pokemon this week because of that physical bulk. Just like Sylveon, because yeah, the Qianpao is a problem against my Gourgeist, because Gourgeist can take on all the physical threats besides the Qianpao. So Sylveon is here as well to not only be able to OHKO set Spat-Crapped Qianpao with a Hyper Voice, but also to take on both the Ice and Dark type moves. Mystical Fire as a secondary move to lower the special attack stat of a Excelgor, Raikou, Tentacruel, and Florges where needed. Wish to keep the rest of the team healthy and reflect so it can take on things like Palafin even though it's not built for it. Pretty ingenious if I do say so myself. Muck. Oh, damn you. I thought I got past that. Okay. Muck. Slime Shady. Mainly here to counter Florges, but can take on Raikou and Excelgor there if it needs to. Max HP, 112 special defense plus the Assault Vest will make sure it can take any special hit fired at it with enough attack points to make sure I can always two-shot a Florges with Poison Jab. Combining that with Poison Touch to have a decent chance to poison things, Knock Off, Drain Punch and Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak of course to finish off something that is close to dying. We also bring Bisharp, Rook E5 with enough investment to always take on Qianpao as well. Before Terrestrialization, after Terrestrialization I still take the Dark type hits decently well, but I prefer to take on Qianpao before I Terrestrialize. After Terrestrialization, Palafin is not doing anything against me. Iron Head, Knockoff, Throat Chop and Stealth Rocks. Throat Chop is there because Steel and Dark is doing amazing against my opponent, but I do not always want to click Knockoff against something, so so the Throat Chop is there in case I want to keep an item on my opponent. So yeah, I can always fire off a Dark type move. Stealth Rocks as the fourth and final move because rocks are good. And last but not least, we have another Cyclosaur support set with enough speed to outspeed the Raikou. Rapid Spin, Knockoff, U-Turn, Taunt. Taunt might be useful against a Garganacl that wants to recover or set up Stealth Rocks. Rapid Spin to get rid of rocks, Knockoff to get rid of items, and U-Turn to get out of a situation that I don't want to be in. So these are the 6 Pokemon that I'm going to bring. Yeah, so let's make contact with General Snorunt and let's hop into the battle, shall we? So here we are with General Snorunt, and he brought pretty much what I expected. A lot of physical threats, 4 to be exact, and Florges Raikou as the special threats. Easiest way to start off would be Hollowed, because I don't expect a Qianpao lead. I could start off with Bisharp as well, because Terra Water is pretty great into his team. I think I'll start off with the Gourgeist against Palafin. Choice Scarf Palafin. Okay. Let's see. Palafin. Choice Scarf. Doesn't do all that much. I expect him to go for Flip Turn here. And what would be the best switch in? Either the Qianpao or Garganacl. Doesn't really have a great switch in besides Qianpao though. If he goes for the Garganacl though, I do not like taking or clicking Will-O-Wisp because it just doesn't affect it with Purifying Salt. Although I should be able, 227, yes, I should be able to outspeed and get a lead sheet up anyways. So I think a Will-O-Wisp would be fine. Flip Turn as expected, 7%, Rocky Helmet damage is nice. Yep, and the Garganacl as I thought. Will-O-Wisp, Purifying Soul, okay. Garganacl, if he is this, Doesn't do all that much, and he is I expect Terra Ghost. If he goes for Terra Blast without investments, it's about a 3 hit. I am at 93%. So Terra Blast is a guaranteed 3 hit without investment. If he is max attack, I get intel and I get seeds up. Terra Fairy, okay. Stealth Rocks, that's honestly fine. Fairy. Yeah, that's fine. He's not doing anything to me. That thing being seeded is amazing. And what would he be doing next, though? He does not have a grass resist, and Power Whip does give me intel on either being Fist Death or whatever, so 23, that looks max Fist Death. Salt Cure, losing some HP, that is fine-ish. 23% looks like max Fist Death. And Salt Cure did 8.3, so no invested. So yeah, could be something like that. If I go into Muck, P-Jab does do decent damage. I expect him to switch out though, and what would his switch be now? Blood Moon, how much do you do against this? So much. And I've got enough chip on it already, so I do take Stealth Rock damage though. I mean, yeah, he does have the threats switching, so an Earth Power wouldn't be a bad thing either. Let's just see. I can always wish this up, recover, that's fine. 88%, so a Blood Moon should be doing loads here. Let's see. Yellow Florges. 55! Oh, damn, this thing. Blood Moon, Florges, Gold Mines. Max Spadef Florges, ladies and gentlemen. And it still took all that damage. I am taking quite a bit back though in return. If I go for Earth Power, let's see, Wish. Ooh, sorry for the crit, bro. Does it stay in? Does it... They probably stay in if I had to guess. 49%. Oh, with crit, of course. Oopsie. Crit, 49. Yeah, this is probably max special defense. Moonlight. Yep. Wish Protect. Keeping Big Red healthy. And we go for the Blood Moon again. Keeping that pressure on. And now, what do we do? This thing is already whittled down. Let's do it. Let's go for the Muck. Protect, that was to be expected. He does have the Iron Threats. Knockoff is very safe. Get rid of the leftovers. And I don't know. Oh, Choice Scarf, of course. Yeah, let's go Knockoff. Garganeckle. No more boots. With this thing being Fairy. Salt Cure, Stealth Rocks, Recover. Muck against the Garganeckle. Max Fizz Def. Terra Fairy. Bijab looks decent. I'm not sure. It's 30 plus 30% to poison it. Assault Cure is dealing some damage though. Let's see. Iron Threats. Okay, good double. Good double. Best threats switch. Threats. Yeah, it's definitely not Mark. Either, I think Gorgeist, yeah. Does give him a free knockoff though. But I have ways of keeping... Oh, the triple switch. Choice banned. Okay. Good to know. Chien Pao Bandit. Gorgeist is getting KO'd by a ice type move. If I switch into Sylveon though, not all that great. Bisharp, oh, takes it easily. Let's go Bisharp. Ice Spinner, 31% still. Ice Spinner, 31. Yeah, don't know if it's Jolly or Adamant, but I can get up my rocks. I can click knockoff into anything. Do I want to Terrestrialize into a water type yet now? Not necessarily. I think it's either Raikou or Threats switching in. So I can knock off both. The Garganeckle doesn't make all that much sense because of the Iron Head. Because that will two-shot it for sure, and Garganeckle is at 80, so yeah, that's definitely a KO there. Knockoff into the Iron Threats. Good call. 44%. No more Shuka. And Threats. Utility. Knockoff. 44. So some defensive investment, I guess. I cannot kill it here. How much did Gorgeist take? Not all that much. How much does Cyclizar take? Lives 1 EQ, and I can spin away the rocks. Because these rocks are starting to chip a bit, and that's annoying. I have chip on a lot of mons already. He does know I'm Rocky Helmet, right? Yes. He has no more Shuka for Big Red, of course, so that's no longer a switch in for an Earth Power. Yeah, I'm hesitating between him clicking Earthquake or him clicking Knockoff. Because a Knockoff, I don't mind taking it. I don't mind Cyclizar taking knockoff, but an Earthquake, I'm going for the saver play. Earthquake, I resist, and heal back up. Gorgeist, you are so annoying. I like it. Ice Spinner, Earthquake. Is probably gonna switch out into Garganeckle, if I had to guess. So let's see it. Yep. I just love it when I'm proven right, though. You know? I outspeed, so I can get either power whip. Yes, we go to Cyclozar and get rid of these rocks, because these rocks are annoying. And no ghost type means I can spin for free. But first I'm clicking... oh, threats comes in. Taunt. U-turn. And I'll be back up to full. He's probably going for the ice spinner, yep. Ooh, that's a big crit though. Ice spinner into Gorgeist. Earlier he did 28.9, so he isn't fully invested. I'm currently at 30. 28.9. Let's see if that is the minimum. He does. Big chance of killing me if I go out into Sylveon. I take the ice spinner, and if he has Iron Head, ice spinner and Iron Head isn't a KO. Genpao. Genpao Bandit 88. I'm at 94, so he cannot kill me with Icicle Crash. Yeah, he should not be able to kill me if he's adamant though. Adamant. I'm at 94, so he does have a chance. Oh, 94. 25% chance. Do I want to risk it? By the way, he's Ice Spinner, not Icicle Crash. Ice Spinner. I guarantee live that. I set up a Reflect here. Against the threats. Nice. And now I have a kill on the threats, because even Iron threats with Reflect up doesn't do all that much. Ooh. Hyper Voice should already be enough, but I'm going for Mystical Fire. Iron Head, yep. Let's go, that's first kill. After 23 turns. This has been a chess match, ladies and gentlemen, and I am kind of neutral into it, because, yeah. Let's see, if you go Spellafin, Choice Band, Scarf, this is not Hero. Hero Pelafin with a Choice Scarf. It's a 3-shot. He goes Raikou. Raikou doesn't do all that much into me. Could be a Calm Mind set though. How much do I need to chip it down before Cyclozar can take it out with a knockoff? To about 20 to a third, let's say that. Let's put it that way. Against Raikou, my Mystical Fire doesn't do all that much. Could be Specs, if he is Specs. Choice Specs. That's about a 3-shot with 76%, that's a 2-shot. And I do have a muck in the back to switch out into that if I chip this thing enough, so let's do that. T-Bolt, 38, Life Orb, that's big chip. Let's see, Life Orb into Sylveon, 42.7 max. He did 37.7, so he either got a low roll or does it prove he cannot be modest? Yes, he cannot be modest. Nice. He's pressure. T-Bolt. How much does Ursula Blood Moon? Yeah, not nearly enough. Okay, Sylveon's Hyper Voice should be able to take it out with 49% done, and oh, Life Orb. Yeah, I was thinking, how can he have so little? Yeah, okay. I do have the muck for this though, so we go for muck. Volt switch, that's fair. He is chipped down quite a bit now. 32% from Blood Moon, not enough though. Palafin Hero. Hero form Palafin choice. Scarf into a muck at 56%. Muck 56 with reflect up. Wave crash cannot kill me. I want to keep this scarfed because it will make it hard for him to do stuff or to make his choices. So Zen Headbutt should not kill me. I'm calling for a poison jab, see if I can get a sneaky poison. I expect the flip turn here, because with Reflect Up, yep, he does not do quite enough to justify staying in. So what is taking this poison jab from you? From your team at least. Everything on my side is starting to feel a bit worn out. But I have Blood Moon in the back for that can OHKO Chienpao. It should outspeed the Garganacl and OHKO that thing. I need a little bit more chip on the Raikou. Okay, Raikou is done for. That is also a possibility. Let's go. Because not just my Pokemon are getting worn out, his are as well. Palafin Hero comes back in. Flipter, yeah, this is correct. How much does he do into my Gourgeist? With Scarf, not all that much. I can lift 2 at least. I can at least lift 2. How well does Bishop take it at this point? And Bishop can now decently, freely terrestrialize into a water type. And how well does Spyro take it? I'm afraid not all that well. Does give a big chunk of recoil though. Let's go Spyro. This Cyclizar. Because Cyclizar is at full, by the way, because this is without Regenerator. So I am at full HP and a Wave Crash. He has to click Wave Crash or Drain Punch, I guess. Drain Punch. Ooh, Drain Punch would be annoying, but I have a free switch into Gourgeist if he clicks Drain Punch here. So that's great. Wave Crash, 60. Oof. That's big damage, but he is locked in and he is taking recoil like a MF. 60% wave crash, yep. So going out into Gorgeist should... oh, not after the rocks though. After rocks, Gorgeist is at 17. Ooh. How much chip do I need for Blood Moon's vacuum wave? Quite a bit. So at this point I have to sack. Florges is annoying, but I do have answers to it, so I think Muck will be the easiest sack here. Yes. Spyro should live one. No, yes, should live one, and I can get rid of rocks now. Garganacl, that's fine-ish. It already has no item, so I'm clicking Taunt. Body Press, that's fine. And Synthesis, because I really need Hollout healthy. Salt Cure, I guess, yep. That's fine again. Leech Seed into whatever comes in. The Gempo. Great, keeping it a bit healthier. And we go for the Bisharp. Palafin against Bisharp. Yep, we're going to Crystallize and click Stealth Rock, I guess. Yes, because I know Band, no Boots, Scarf. Only one I don't know for sure though. Wait, should be consistent here. Muck is gone, Cyclosaur is gone. And he does not, maybe defog on the Florges though. Palafin against Bishop, Tera Water. $63. Should be able to live one, but if he goes for Drain Punch, yeah, this is the right play. Do I go for Knock Off? And I don't have Sucker Punch, so I think I benefit more from rocks. Flip turn. 14%, yep. So what is coming in? I reckon Garganacl, okay. Garganacl, Fairy, Max. Decent chance to kill here. Oh my god, that flinch. Sorry bro, that flinch was huge. Could have set up Stealth Rocks again that I couldn't get rid of. He could have clicked Salt Cure to wear me down. He could have recovered. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna claim the kill. Oh, this isn't over yet. Let's be clear, this isn't over yet, but things are looking pretty decent at this point. I always have an answer for the Chien-Pao that is taking 25% on switch-in now. Palafin goes down to below 50% because of the Stealth Rocks, and Florges doesn't want to switch in because of Iron Head. And Florges, yeah. Bisharp is looking crazy right now. Even though it's a rookie, rookie 5, it's rookie number 5, but yeah. Oh. That Garganacl was annoying for sure, and I knew it from the start. Let's be clear. Even though I did not bring a Covert Cloak Pokemon that you normally would bring against a Garganacl, I feel like my switches have been good enough to account for it. So Chien-Pao can now go for a dark type move, I guess. Chien-Pao Bandit Crunch at 49%, that is a kill on me. Do I need Sylveon? I don't feel like it. Definitely not done yet here, but Sylveon is my most expendable member at this point, especially with the paralysis. In case he decides to switch, I click reflect, but yeah. Blood Moon. He's crunching, so I should always live, so a Blood Moon should always be able to come off here. Crit was totally not necessary. Yellow Florges. Florges. Special defensive. Bishop with Terra. I did prep, so it should outspeed non-invested. Yeah, we go for hollowed here. Doubles into Chien-Pao, that's fine, I don't need my Gourgeist at this point. Thanks Gourgeist, didn't know that. And he has to go for a dark type move here. Again. Let's see if we can get a Will-O-Wisp. Nope, but it's fine. Because I can get Big Red back in, and he now has to sack this thing, otherwise it dies to Stealth Rocks. So I don't mind clicking Vacuum Wave here. So Gourgeist did amazing, and now it's Ursaluna Blood Moon and Florges. Ursaluna Blood Moon and Bishop against Florges, and that, even though it looks pretty decent. Let's see how much Blood Moon does. Not enough to claim the KO though. Yep, protect. But I'm keeping myself healthy as well. Blood Moon. Keeping it as low as possible. Earth Power. I live. And we get a kill. Let's go. 2-0 victory against General Snorunt. What? This was a game and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I thought it would have been a bit easier, but damn, this was a great game. And Blood Moon Ursaluna getting a couple of kills. I think at least 2 kills. Yeah, I mean, every set that I made worked perfectly fine, the way I intended it to. So, yeah, I feel great about this victory. Not just because I won, but because
everything, like I said, everything that I wanted to do, everything that I built with a purpose came perfectly into fruition. So yeah, again, good game to General Snorunt. I had a blast playing against you, and let's hope we play again in the playoffs, because right now we are 2-0 with a 7-0 differential, or +7 differential. So yeah, our start at the army has been great. But yeah, leaves me to say thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good one, and I hope to see you all for week 3. And I hope I can give you another great battle like this, yeah, when we play then. Bye!